Hey y'all, and welcome back. We are starting our last big Euro trip. I'm so excited. We'll be flying to Rome and training to Florence, where we're gonna be staying for 3 days, visiting the Tower of Pisa, and then we're gonna fly to Switzerland, to Zurich, take a train to Zermatt, where we'll be spending Christmas Day in the Swiss Alps. So excited. And then after that, we're gonna take an overnight train to Berlin, stay there for a couple days, fly to Scotland into Edinburgh, and stay in Glasgow. I am so excited for this big trip. This has been a whirlwind, just studying abroad and doing everything and having the opportunity to go see these places. I can't wait for you guys to go see it, following our journey, and let's do it together. All right, so we deep clean the entire apartment. That way we come back to something that's clean, and we're heading off to the airport. We're gonna take the train here in about 15 minutes. I'm so deeply excited. These are all the places that we've been so far, and I can't wait to collect some more magnets. I can't wait to eat some delicious food and show you guys all of the best things that you can do in the city, and just sharing this experience and doing it together. All right, so
that's going in.
Yeah. All right, so this is everything that we are bringing, including Mitch's backpack, which is out of the frame. My carry-on is broken, so we've tied it together. That way Mitch doesn't accidentally open the handle, because the handle, it doesn't close back down. But this is the only carry-on I have here. So she's coming with us. The other thing, I have a backpack, carry-on, Mitch has a carry-on and a backpack, and all of the layers that we're using to ski in the Alps, I am basically wearing. So I have this sweater, this jacket, and then another sweater that is drying in the window because it was washed. So I am so excited. Let's get going. Ta-da! Bye, Malaga. So we are currently in the airport, just waiting around for our flight. It's 2:48, so they'll release the gate in 2 minutes. I got some Starbucks and I had a salad to eat, which was so delicious, and cheers.
You know, I haven't seen this much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself.
Mitch, how are we feeling?
Am I being interviewed right now? Oh, wow. Okay. Feeling great, feeling pumped, feeling ready to go. Glad to go back to Italy already. But we are wearing like 9 layers right now of clothes because we can't pack it all, and I am dying of heat stroke right now. You know, we left on the one hot day that Malaga had this week. It's fantastic. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna go to our gate here and now. Our gate here and now. We have to go to our gate here and now. But yeah, okay. Passing you back to the interviewer.
So we made it to Rome, and we just did a train into the city and then took the metro, and I'm about to see the Colosseum for the first time. So let's go. Oh my God. What? That is so crazy.
So, where you see now for every single one of these statues, there's bronze or gold statues in every single one of them.
Really? What happened to them?
They got recycled and made into weapons and shit like that.
Damn, they really recycled the statues.
On the right-hand side up here, on the right-hand side, how there's like, it doesn't wrap around all the way.
Yeah.
That caused them a great earthquake, and that's what kind of did most damage to the Colosseum.
Wow, illuminating. Let's find pizza and pasta in Italy.
Let's try that one more time before you get demonetized.
What, for doing this?
Yes.
Why? Is that a swear?
No. Cops, I think they're coming for you already.
All right, food time?
Food time.
All right, we're taking a small detour to quickly pick out a magnet. I kind of like this pizza one, but the fact is that it doesn't say Rome, so.
I like this one.
Where?
Like one of these ones.
One of these ones? Yeah. Do you think?
I think they're really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. I kind of like this one. I think this one.
Okay.
She's cute. All right, so we made it to the Trevi Fountain. There's no crowd, which is fantastic, but there's also no water, and I'm supposed to throw this coin over my shoulder into there to come back to Rome, but it's kind of far. So I think I'm gonna give it like the biggest toss that I've got. Do you think I'm gonna make it?
Good 20 feet minimum.
It's a dense coin. 3, 2, 1. I think that means I'm coming back. All right, Mitch, you gotta do yours here. All right. Are you coming back to Rome anytime soon?
Yep.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, dude.
Back. I guess we're coming back to Rome. Yeah?
He's gonna make sure.
He's gotta make sure that he's coming back.
He's gotta make sure.
Lo vas a tener que tirar con una fuerza. All right, so we've demolished a pizza.
Tomato.
Yes, a singular tomato. Basically what happened was that we left the Trevi Fountain, realized we had very little time, jumped in an Uber, like literally 2 minutes took to get there. Jumped in an Uber, sat down, ate, waiting for our train to get a platform, which should happen any second now, and then, what is it, like I think a 3-hour train to Florence. So I also got a Diet Coke, as one does. Craziest thing, so we were coming up here to eat our pizza and these 2 policemen stopped us asking for identification. And I tried to show them my Canadian ID and they were like, no, we don't believe in your Canadian ID. And I was like, all right. So luckily, like we had our passports on us and stuff, but Mitch looked it up and turns out the police can stop anyone at any time. And basically if you don't have a solid form of identification as to how you got into the country on your person, they can fine you up to 2,000 euros, which is 3,000 Canadian dollars, and I'd simply cry. So remember to have your passports on you at all times, because especially here in Italy, like they need to be able to identify you.
It's a law.
It's a law.
Travel tip.
Travel tip, stay safe. 3-hour train time. All right, everybody, we are on the train and we have the whole cart to ourselves.
So far.
So far. It's 9:48, which is when we're supposed to be leaving. So we have the whole cart to ourselves. Look at that. Look at that. I can do whatever I want in here.
Hey.
So,
Watch us get kicked off the train first stop.
I hope we don't get kicked off. This is officially stop number 2 on our journey to
By Rome.
by Rome. Rome was fantastic.
You were here.
Yes, beautiful city. We would have stayed longer. It's just like with the Jubilee and with all the construction, it's just not a great place to be right now. To stay in Rome, it was about 3 times the price of staying in Florence. And this is something typical you'll see when you're traveling. Honestly, like what I do is that when we're looking to book something, we see, okay, I want to go to Italy. Great, awesome. Let's go to Rome. But Rome is 3 times the price of Florence. So what we do is we find, okay, what is the cheapest place to stay? Rome, or Italy in general, has a lot of trains that can get you from point A to point B. So right now we're on Italia Rail, and it's a great way to get from like Rome to Florence, Florence to Pisa, Florence to Milan. And these are great ways that you can save money, because even if you just broaden your search, let's say if you want to go to Italy and you do have your heart on set on Rome, you can always train in and train out of Rome. You don't have to stay in Rome to see Rome, you know, and that actually still might be cheaper to train in and out every day than to stay there. It was a similar thing for Scotland. I said I wanted to go to Scotland, and we looked at Edinburgh, and it was like $1,000 for like 3 nights, which was just too much. But Glasgow was, what, $300 for 3 nights? And the thing is like, if you're more flexible with your time, if you're less picky, then you get to travel more and you get to go do these things, because you get to see everything but not pay the price of, you know, thousands of dollars. Instead, you're only paying a couple $100s. Like, genuinely. Like, it's incomparable. All right, we made it to Florence. We spent the entire train watching Iron Man 3, and I cannot believe how fast this train got here. I feel like we sat down, they gave us our snacks, and which we didn't even know we were gonna get snacks, had the whole train car to ourselves, which was fantastic, and then got here in 2 seconds. Definitely would recommend, and now we gotta find our hotel, so let's go. All right, we finally made it to the room. She's very cute and kind of hard to find. We walked for like 23 minutes from the train station to get here, and then had to like do a bunch of passcodes, and at least we have our own bathroom, so that's nice. But you know, this is about as glamorous as it gets for us. Bed, bathroom, all that stuff. After a different city, to a plane, a train, and a ton of walking, we finally made it to Florence. I'm so excited to be here and can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.